And good morning again, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma. This is what I call my morning musings. Have to excuse me here. I'm getting some books ready to ship off. Some folks have ordered the Babylon and Blast special order that I've been making in my discussion of the identity of the land beast of Revelation. We really appreciate the orders, by the way. And so I want to welcome you back. Again, we're discussing the identity of the land beast of Revelation chapter 13. One of the things that I have emphasized that is so really critical is that there's a partnership of persecution between the sea beast and the land beast. And the issue of persecution is absolutely fundamental. The entire book of Revelation, from Revelation chapter 1 to Revelation chapter 22, is concerned with the vindication of the martyrs of God. It's not just some future group of martyrs. The martyrs in view in the book of Revelation is a comprehensive statement that, as good Bible students, we must consider the evidence of the rest of the Bible as it agrees with, segues with Revelation. Let me give you just a little bit of a hint. And by the way, I developed this extensively, this pattern, if you please, in this book, Who is This Babylon, that we're making the special offer on. In Matthew chapter 23, Jesus said that it was Old Covenant Jerusalem that had killed the prophets. Matthew chapter 23. Old Covenant Jerusalem was going to kill him. Matthew chapter 20 through 23. Old Covenant Jerusalem was going to kill his personal apostles and prophets that he was going to send to them. They would fill up the measure of their guilt in doing so, Matthew 23, 33 through 34, and judgment would fall on them in that generation. Now watch this. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, Paul, writing to the church at Thessalonica, reminds them how they were being persecuted by the Jews, their countrymen, and that's confirmed in Acts chapter 17. And Paul reminds them of how the Jews had killed the prophets in the past, had now slain Jesus, and they were killing the apostles and prophets, filling up the measure of their sin, and judgment was about to fall. Now, I don't know of anyone that disagrees with the fact that Paul was echoing Jesus. So what do we have? Old Covenant Israel had killed the prophets. They killed Jesus. They killed Jesus' apostles and prophets. They were filling up the measure of their sin. Judgment was going to fall in that generation. What do we find in the book of Revelation? Well, remember, we've got the sea beast and the land beast going together to persecute the saints. This land beast is Babylon, the city where the Lord was slain. But Babylon is also the entity that had killed the prophets, Revelation 16:6. Now, it's real interesting that the term the prophets in the New Testament, when it is used without a qualifier, invariably refers to Old Covenant prophets. So here's Babylon, pardon me, that has killed the prophets. It's where the Lord was slain. In Revelation 18, 20 to 24, rejoice over her, that's Babylon, you apostles and prophets of Christ, for he has avenged you on her. Wow. When was that judgment coming? Very soon. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. Revelation 22, verse 12. These things must shortly come to pass. So, in Matthew, we have the killing of the prophets, killing of Jesus, killing of the apostles and prophets of Jesus, filling up the measure of sin, judgment coming in that generation. In Paul, we have the killing Old Covenant Israel, killing the prophets, having killed Jesus. They're persecuting the apostles and prophets of Jesus, filling up the measure of sin. Judgment is coming very soon. In Revelation, we have the past killing of the prophets. The city Babylon is where the Lord was slain. They are killing the apostles and prophets of Jesus. The cup of her sin, Revelation 17:6 and following, is now full. Judgment was coming imminently. Folks, that demands that the sea beast and the land beast, in their partnership of persecution, must be kept within a first century context, because the focus, number one, is on Babylon, and Babylon is the city where the Lord was slain. You cannot destroy that pattern of prophets, Jesus, apostles, and prophets filling up the measure and imminent judgment. You can't divorce it from Jesus, which means Babylon is Jerusalem. You can't divorce it from Paul, which means Babylon was Jerusalem. That means Jerusalem was the land beast of Revelation. Remember, as I said, I developed that in my book, Who Is This Babylon? And a companion that I'm offering with it, Blast from the Past. Normally, these two books will cost you almost $30 with shipping. I'm offering the special $20 postpaid. Thanks so much for those who have ordered it. A bunch more of you need to take advantage of this, okay? This is a fantastic offer. Send me an email, ask me how to make payment. I'll respond, and you can order your copy. You really, really need this information. Hey, thanks so much for joining me for this morning's Morning Musings. We'll see you on the flip side. God bless.